Linda.
On a Tuesday evening in 1978, my daughter was going to be an abortion. I was 21, pregnant and scared of having another child. My heart had stopped for 4 minutes when my son was born. It was a Sunday night when my grandpa went into a coma. The family came from all of the surrounding islands and the mainland. We were all standing vigil at their house. I had to get out of there. On Tuesday night, I'd had enough, and I went next door to my mom's house. And I promised God, I was praying, I promised God that if my grandpa came out of the coma, even if I died, that I would have this child. Before I knew it, there was a knock on the window, and my grandmother said, "Your grandpa came out of the coma." Grandpa's awake. I kept my promise to God, and he kept his to me. Today, my children and their families are my biggest treasures and my biggest blessings, and a reminder of God's love for me and my love for him. At some point in life, we all need some outside help from outside of ourselves. We need others. I used to work for the Catholic Church, and while working for the Catholic Church, I realized that there was a need for a non-organized faith ministry. We are working on a website. TAG is not a religion. At this point, TAG is a home-based faith ministry. It's not a children's game that you play at recess. What is a home-based faith ministry? We talk, we share. We share God's love for each other, our joy, our enlightenment, and it's fulfilling. God does not have to be described by organized religion. God is your relationship with others and with yourself. Each one of us has our own relationship with God. God is not someone that you take off the shelf on Sunday, Christmas, Easter. God is anywhere, anytime, anyhow. We are responsible for our own spirituality. As it states in the Roman Catholic Bible, Genesis 10, first commandment, there is only one God. We all need time to help each other, gather and draw strength from each other. Many people have issues with organized religions for many reasons, from the sinning preacher to the collection plate. Religions give us the idea of who and what God is. God is personal and defined by each one of us. We each have a preconceived notion of God, our faith. Just tag and share our differences. You may notice that our differences make us more alike than you think. All faith can share God. God has been around since the beginning of time. My grandson Dylan, he said to me, "Vovi, do you know what you and God have in common?" And I said, "We're both very good." And he said, "No, Vovi, you're both very old." God is in and around all of us. God is our relationship with others, in what we do when no one is looking. Tag is peace. Beth Moore, in her book, Discover the Victory of Total Surrender, reiterates St. Paul's belief we need peace in our everyday lives. Apostle Paul emphasizes how vital peace is when he says it is crucial in every way and at all times. People are not meant to survive as loners. We become better people by supporting others and letting others help us and support us. We all have similar needs. We are all very different. Our differences highlight our similarities. Discussion helps us to understand those. We need God in our lives, but each one of us has a personal relationship with their own God. Our relationship with God does not necessarily fall into the norm of organized religion. We all become better people when we share an unbiased setting. Sharing our lives, our stories, inspirations is what TAG is all about. Many times God has obviously intervened in my life. The blessings of my children, their families, and my faith are a constant reminder of my relationship with God. I am Helena Maria Kobylarz, the founder of TAG.